they
Prepare
live in
to
fear.
Cry playlist.
For there are those
By
who would pay a high
VaatiVidya.
price for the shard of a living jar. One's choice of armor says a lot about them. Maybe it's the armor of a nameless vagabond, or the armor of one to whom family is
That
everything.
armor set is sick.
For
I remember that
Dialos,
one.
this armor was passed down to him, and many expectations came with it.
Ah, hello. You must be new here. Well, just call me Dialos. The honor of one's house holds little import in these lands. By the way,
He's the Game of Thrones
have you met a
character.
young woman named Lanya on your travels? She's my servant, but fickle as the wind. Take your eyes off her for but a moment and she's good as gone. If you find her, please be sure to tell me.
Oh, Lanya.
No!
It's me, Dialos. Answer me, would you?
Hello, friend. Tell me if you know, would you? The whereabouts of the hidden house of those despicable fiends. The recusants who hunt their fellow tarnished. They laid hands upon my servant Lanya, and I refused to let the insult stand. The tale of House Hoslo is told in blood. I, Dialos, swear to deliver the message.
Dio.
Lanya was a tarnished
Dio!
servant of House Hoslo, and a companion of Dialos since childhood. So, she might have known better than anyone that Dialos was all talk and no action.
Ideal. It's an iPhone
The
app.
recusants are tarnished, who have turned their
Wait,
backs
what?
on
What are
grace
you
and
talking
the Erd Tree.
about?
Such blasphemy leads them to hunt fellow tarnished, to foil the efforts of those guided by grace. This recusant's
Oh,
name
shit.
is Henricus, a night killer who would have crushed Dialos, but he makes the mistake of invading you.
Destroyed. That was pretty badass.
Hello? Can you hear me? Help me. I'm stuck. Hello? Hello? Oh, my stars. I'm so happy to see you. And as you can see, I'm stuck here. Please, can you help me out of this? My thanks. 1,000 thanks. Just give me a good smack from the rear with something nice and big. And I'll pop clean out, I'm
In the
sure.
rear, huh?
Don't dally. There's no need to fret. I'm very well trained. Give it your all, I say. Ouch! A little more gently. Ah! Well played, good sir. Well played.
I don't remember how I knocked him out.
Aye. Thank you.
I don't think I did.
Once again, the pleasure is mine. I am the warrior Jar known as
Maybe I
Alexander.
did. I don't remember.
Iron Fist Alexander, in fact.
I do remember
journey
finishing
to
the quest, though.
where I intend to further my education in the ways of war. And beyond these lands lie the scarlet, rot-blighted Kaled wilds. And upon their southern edge is Redmane Castle, in which a festival of combat is being held.
That whole
I'd heard
section is so
whispers of such
badass.
festivities before. Doesn't the notion
fucking
set
awesome.
your breast aflutter? Ah, you came. How delightful. Indeed, I thought I might find you here. By the by, do you know for whom this festival is being held? Well, it is none other than General Radahn himself. To think, I could face a great champion of the Shattering, a demigod in the flesh. Oh, gosh. In truth, I quiver at the thought. Such is his frightful repute. But
I am a little
the
scared to
fear
fight him
simply
again.
assures
on New
me
Game
the ordeal
Plus.
is worth undertaking.
Because I've actually only fought him
Be sure
once,
to get a good vantage, my friend.
and I beat him on the first try,
Iron
so I don't.
Fist Alexander,
I don't know
hereby vow
how it's
to
gonna be as a
unflinchingly
caster.
brave this ordeal.
But it should be okay. It's chilly in here, sorry.
General Radahn is cursed ever to wander, eaten from the inside by Melania's scarlet rot. But his great rune burns to resist the encroachment of the rot. And while he is long since mad,
I do want
he
to
was
fight
once
him
the
again,
strongest
though.
of the demigods.
Honestly, I want to fight all of the
and
bosses
perhaps
again. They're all
the
really fun
greatest
to
warrior
fight.
of all.
They're crazy. I like Rykard a lot. I think Rykard is a really sick boss. Brilana is cool. They're all really cool, honestly.
But in the end, you are the host
All the big ones.
to this warrior's
The
death.
serious ones. Story
And those
bosses.
beside you are simply summoned to
Even
share
Morgoth
your
has his
glory.
place. Morgoth's crazy. He's got a crazy moveset.
Ah, hello there.
I feel like he has so many
It was
manifestations
a
of
battle
those swords.
marvelously fought. You are well and truly a champion, friend. I, on the other hand, am nothing but a crock. One hit was all it took to crack me, and for my insides to come spilling out. After that, I hid like a coward. And as such, I can hardly stand to face one such as you. The bodies found here are exceedingly fine. Who could expect any less from the very warriors who fought in the Shattering, the greatest of all wars?
Whoa.
All right, lads. I'm going to take you on a little journey.
He's got a cool sword.
You'll all be inside me. From now on, we're all in it together.
Thus our warriors passed from jar to jar, carrying dreams of greatness.
Ah, you again, is
The
it?
drip.
The recusants sent a lackey. Can you believe they invited me to join them? Now, after what they did? I can scarcely believe it myself. Did they think me a fool? You might be surprised to learn I took them up on the offer. Then I only had to ask. The location of the recusant hideout. It's on Mount Gelmir, found off the old road that leads west from the town of Windmills. That's where they hide. The manor on the peak. Just you wait.
This part of the
wretched
game is like one of my
recusants.
favorite.
You'll rue the day you insulted
It's
my
between
name by
Volcano
laying
Manor
hands
with
on Rania.
Rykard
The
and
tale of House Hoslow is told
the mountaintops
in
of the
blood,
giants
after all.
and like the consecrated snowfield. Dude, that part of the game is
Dialos
so
had an
sick.
older brother, a stone,
Fighting the
self-possessed man
frost
named
dragon
Juno,
was so cool.
who inherited the Hoslow legacy instead of Dialos.
And the fire
True to the
giant.
words of his house, Juno Hoslow
Dude, there's
walked
just so many good
roads
fights in
drenched
Elden
blood,
Ring. It's crazy.
Yet never had the ego to
It's
consider
the,
himself
it's the
a
game that
champion.
keeps on giving.
But the casual manner of his achievements
There's like a
made
lot
him
of
seem
content.
out of reach. And so, the younger aspired to be like
Nice
the
thing
older,
about Elden Ring is that if you're
yearning for the
if you're
day
stuck in
that
an
he would tell
area,
the tale of House Hoslow in blood,
or like you're trying to get to
knowing
another
full
area
well
and it's too tough,
that it would break his brother's
you can
heart.
kind of look around in the main areas that you're already in, and you'll find stuff to
Help
do.
me! I'm stuck! Hello!
Back again.
My thanks in advance. I know you're the man for the job. You know what to do, hmm? What if I could somehow be made slippery or some such? Dearie me, I'm oilier than a toad. My thanks. Yes, indeed. I too have a home. Though it is one to
We
which
went
I
here.
vowed not to return.
And then I talked to the person. They were like,
I thought I might
"Oh, sorry,
look
you're
out from atop the cliff.
you can't be our jar
But as I drew
prince.
closer and closer,
You look nothing like a jar."
pow,
I was like,
wouldn't you know
"What?"
it? I was perfectly stuck in that blasted hole. I can feel the
Then we
warriors
left.
inside admonishing me for my mawkishness.
And so we learn that just over the cliff is Jarburg, a hidden little village where the jars can live in peace.
Yeah.
Hello, cuz.
That's
What
the
are you
person.
doing here? I didn't think anyone knew about this place. Except us jars. Ah. Are you going to be the new potentate?
Potentate, that's
Show
what it
me your
is.
hands. It's just a little test, cuz. To see if you've got the right stuff. Your skin isn't so smooth, is it? You need slick, slidey hands to be potentate, you know? I'm sorry, cuz. But I don't think you've got what it takes. What a shame.
That's what
A
they said to me
potentate
too.
is a leader of the jars, who, in this case it seems, is judged worthy by the quality of their hands. Hands grow rough and calloused by war, but most living jars are kindly, and would not value such a ruler. Better, instead, to have a potentate who can take care of them. Though
Oh, so
this
you
jar
can-
band
you can put on a
secretly
certain
has the
outfit?
insides of a warrior, so he desires a protector to look up to.
Do you know what a poacher is, cuz? They hunt us. Smash us.
Oh no.
And then take us away. This village is kept secret. So, I think we're safe here. But you should be careful if you ever meet one of them, cuz. I hope Uncle Alexander beats them all up first.
Living jar shards are in high demand. In fact, their shards are a crafting material used by the most depraved perfumers who grow desperate to craft their potions and explosives. As such, the perfumers must never be allowed to find their way to Jarburg.
Oh shit.
Have you met Uncle Alexander? He used to live here with us, but then he left. To
Jar
be a
lord.
champion. One day, I'll be just like Uncle Alexander. I miss him, though. I asked to go with him, but he said,
Oh, mountain of fire! Bake me in your flames!
This I remember.
Ah, good sir. What business might you have in such a place as this? It's hardly more than lukewarm
I think it's
here.
based on
I won't be able to tell
whether
my
you beat a
body
boss
such
or
that it'll never
something.
crack again.
like
Perhaps
where you're
I'll
gonna
head
find the
eastward.
jar
There's
first.
an old saying I've caught wind of. Above the lofty clouds, the icy giant's
This part
peak
totally
doth
perplexed
soar.
me.
Here
After I beat the
lieth
fire
the flame
giant.
of ruin, which ever burning roars.
See.
Your timing, though, is impeccable as ever. I've been making just the thing for you on my journey here. Take it. I'm sure it'll suit you to a T.
Double katana?
Eventually, you find your way to
Is that
the
Rivers of
Volcano
Blood?
Manor,
It looks like it.
home of the recusants.
I am Tanith, the proprietress of this house. An honor.
Yeah, Volcano
have
Man
you.
is super cool.
So,
The music he chose
tarnished.
for this is awesome.
Have you ever harbored doubts about the burden of grace and the dogmatic ramblings of the fingers? If you have, why not join the Volcano Manor and fight with us, rise with us, against the Erd Tree?
Tanith calls for champions to join her cause, and she speaks well to the ambitions of the Tarnished. Such validation was impossible for Dialos to resist.
Well, nice to see you again. So you've been invited
It's
as well, I
just
see.
totally fucking
Then we're
dude.
comrades in arms henceforth.
Walking around with a loincloth.
You watch my back,
In a pot on
and
his
I'll
head.
watch yours. Yes. I
need to find that pot
I can
item.
tell.
The head pot.
You're wondering about Lanya. Well, you see,
I don't know where it comes from.
after much internal debate, I've come to realize revenge is not the answer. According to Lady Tanith, I've got the stuff of champions. And champions, ironic as it is, are oft forced to walk a tainted path. It hit me like a bolt from the blue that my former thoughts were simple naivety. Of course, my heart weeps for Lanya. That unfortunate incident was a cruel twist of fate indeed. But succumbing to the pain and sadness caused won't make me a champion, will it? Lanya knows this, I'm certain. Fate has laid hard roads for us both, but such is true of any road trod by champions.
Whoa.
I always resented these hands. Their pale complexion, a far cry from any warriors. The shame of House Hoslow, but that won't be the case for long. They'll be darkened by grit once I've set out on the path of champions. The tale of House Hoslow is told in blood, after all.
That's
Did
his
you
like
read the
catchphrase.
letter left for you? That is the task the Volcano Manor desires you enact. You
This
will be
was the one
compensated once the
quest
deed
that
is
I
done.
missed. So I did all of these, and
Good luck.
then Patches gives you one. And I didn't do that one, so I never
If
got
you
the
are loath to
armor,
hunt your own kin, so
which
be
was a
it.
bummer.
But you
I'll
must
get it
leave
on this
house
playthrough though.
once.
The New Game Plus playthrough.
This is a war against
I already
the
did the
Erdtree.
beginning with Patches.
We have no place for the meek, nor the luxury of keeping clean hands.
This is really cool. I love how this is set
And
up.
so, we come face to face with Juno Hoslow.
That whip. Ooh. It is Rivers of Blood.
Then
Rivers of
we're
Blood!
comrades in arms
Oh,
henceforth.
it's so good.
You watch my back.
It's such a
and I'll
good
watch
weapon.
yours.
It's ridiculous. I love that fucking weapon. What?
When Juno Hoslow received an invitation to the Volcano Manor, he discreetly refused. As head of House Hoslow, his hands had been bloodied enough already.
What's the matter? Having trouble nabbing your prey? Do you remember your vow to Tanith? To rise against the Erdtree? Dare I say your heart was never in it to begin with? You and Dialos both.
You Patches.
Well, aren't you full of beans? No wonder you're covered in muck. Oh, my friend, it's been far too long. I have to say you caught me at a rather low point. But as you see, I've put all that behind me. Left the Volcano Manor, forging my own path now, making my own choices. Even a fool like me can look after some simple jars. Do you pity me? Well, don't. I feel like for the first time in my life, I'm on the straight and narrow.
When Dialos Hoslow finally set aside the expectations of others, he started to listen to himself.
I don't remember this.
Hello again, cuz. Have you heard? A new potentate's come to the village. I think he said his
so
name was
this is what you can
Dialos.
do?
He seems a little down in the dumps. But his hands,
Interesting.
as smooth as silk. I don't know.
Huh.
I'm a little
Okay, yeah, I didn't see this part of the
disappointed,
story. That's so
actually.
funny.
Even though
I guess we
good
could
Sir
try and do
Dialos
this in
has
our
a
game.
wonderful suit of armor. He says he isn't a warrior, and since he's a coward, he won't be fighting anymore. His smooth and silky hands feel nice when he pats us, but I wish we had a potentate big and strong like you.
Which brings us to the perfumers, who have had reason to follow you here. The perfumers were once
I was
respected
wondering how you
healers
continued
who
the
traveled
quest line, or
land
if there
in
was a
search of
continuation.
flower fields and aromatics, so that they might better treat the less fortunate.
Elden
but
Ring
after
is
they were drafted onto the
such an
battlefields
intricate
of the
game.
Shattering,
Like, there's
they were forced to trade
so many
their
different
pleasant
ins and
aromatics for consumable tools of war. So, in Jarburg, they don't see the rare flowers or the peaceful jars. They see a village of crafting materials, ruled by a coward.
Wait, you're a poacher, aren't you? I'll turn my back on duty no more. The tale of House Hoslow is told in blood.
There's the
In
catch
blood!
line. That catchphrase. Well, this is epic. No! I actually never fought him. He ended up dead because of another consequential choice that I made. Damn.
For years, Dialos had yearned to tell the tale of House Hoslow in blood. All it took was something worth fighting for. Meanwhile, you and Alexander make your way to the mountaintops of the
Yes.
Giants, continuing upon the path
This fight
of
was
champions.
brutal. He's got the jar cannon. Yes. What were you thinking? Oh no. This part was really gnarly. Is that Combat Azure? Oh my god. And the Scarlet Rot. Oh, I didn't think to use the Scarlet Rot. Oh, well, I didn't have it back then. But for New Game Plus, that's not a bad idea. Because he's really slow.
I see you finally made it here yourself.
And you can hit
City
both
hanging in the
legs, I
air is
guess, if you were to
slowly
use it.
crumbling. What an incredible place we find
Dude.
ourselves. But
Crumbling
that aside,
Farm Missoula, one of the
you're
coolest places in
certainly a
any
force
video
to
game I've
reckon
ever been
with,
to.
eh? Which means
All
I
of the
would
spots are
welcome the task
fucking
of you.
cool in this game.
I've been longing to fight a warrior as accomplished as you. You are ready then, I take it?
Also, the boss
Then
here.
let us begin.
I am
It's
the
a chef's
great
kiss.
Jar Warrior. Iron Fist Alexander.
Yeah, I beat
Lend
Alexander
me
here.
strength, O warriors within. Let us become one champion together.
So you can have him help you fight the fire giant? I fought him solo. That shit was fucking ridiculous. There's that whip.
As I suspected, victory was impossible. My thanks. It was a marvelous battle. I implore you, take what I bequeath from inside me. All vessels are destined to one day break. But the great Alexander lived as a warrior to his last.
Dude. Poor Alexander, bro.
Unlike
didn't
Dialos,
deserve this.
Alexander was brave and threw himself into danger at every
He
turn.
drops a really good item, though.
But in the end,
Like a really,
his
really,
armor
really good
was
item.
not enough for the warrior within.
Oh,
One that
Cuz,
I used till the end of
I'm
the game.
glad you came. But we're fine
I think it
now.
makes all of your Ash of Wars deal more
Dialos
damage.
fought the poacher. Though
And that's literally
quite a
all I
lot
was
of us
doing, was
got
just spamming.
broken.
Well, not all I was doing, but it's a lot of what my damage was.
I won't cry though. I'm a warrior, Jar. A warrior. The tale of House Hoslow is told in blood. That's the kind of warrior I want to be one day, cuz. Even if I'm scared, I'll still fight to protect everyone.
You. Are the jars? Are they all right? Did I defend them? Then all is well. This fool proved his worth in the end.
And so it is that the
No.
coward is capable of the highest heroism.
Wow. Cuz, are these insights from Uncle Alexander? Thank you, cuz I'm a warrior, Jar. So I need to be strong. I can really have them, right?
How are they
I
gonna make the
understand.
greatest story ever
I'll
told
get strong.
about
Strong
jars?
enough. I deserve to have Uncle's insights. I don't think I'll see you again. When I set out, warriors are supposed to work alone. Goodbye,
This
cuz.
is so cute.
And thanks for everything. I'll never forget you. Cuz.
The jars contain dregs inherited from those who came before. Thus, our warriors passed from jar to jar, carrying dreams.
So they put
Of
Hoslo in the
greatness.
jar? Jarslo?
This video wouldn't have been possible without the help of Miss Pap1, a new creator on the scene who
Miss
has a lot
Pap1,
of
goated.
cinematic talent. Go and check out his channel for more cinematic footage like this. He also plans to make little epilogues for these Prepare to Cry episodes that we do together, which I'm very excited to see. But working together, you know, both of us could create something that was better than either of us working alone. And that's what I've learned from working with other people in the last few years. We are more than the sum of our parts, and I think that's a good metaphor for this video, especially. Thank you for watching.
How did y'all like that? Did we enjoy it? Are we digging it? Should we watch The Frenzied Flame next?